What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are loaded up, ready for tomorrow. So we'll start filming tomorrow, but just thought I'd show you guys what we got on deck. Calling for some nasty thunderstorms tonight, so I put the buckets on the stacks. So we got a bridge culvert on, an open-end bridge culvert, and we got a base, I guess that's what you call it, a base piece right there. And then we got the bridge culvert on the back here. Open-end bridge culvert. And as you'll see, it's set to the right of the trailer, like that, right up to the edge on this side. And then here we're almost in on the first beam, because if you'd set it, you know, in the center, your trailer would be leaning pretty good. So that's what we got going on for tomorrow. And actually I took the other flatbed over as well, loaded that up, got it strapped and ready for roaming. So we're going to be cruising out together tomorrow morning to get these bridge pieces delivered. From there I'm going to go load up precast again, some car curbs, take those to Southern Virginia. And then from there, I'm going to go back down to Mackey's or Roper, North Carolina. So, should be a fun one. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. We'll get back to you guys in the morning. Stay tuned. About 48,500 pounds on deck, so that means we're about 79,000 pounds gross, something around there. Heading to Germany Township, Pennsylvania, near Gettysburg. Up here then on Forney Road, just follow the 194 signs. Gets a little confusing coming through here. Sounds like they always have directions at the bottom of the paper and it says back in that road, but it sounds like Jerry called me, said we're supposed to pull in, so we'll see what it looks like.
back all the way down that road, or?
Yeah, I think it's like a half a mile, something like that. Or not the road, it's the road we're on, so we're just getting turned around now. So back into this street just to get turned around. It's tight. It is tight, but we can hit the grass on the other side. Gary said it takes everything, so we'll see. Yeah, that's really tight.
There's that freezer road cut back. You're fine.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep, I guess I'll go around this corner and then stay hard to one side because I think Clyde is ahead of us yet. Alright, Roman's getting backed in. I see the tail of his trailer there, so he should be in there soon. Don't look like they started yet, but I'm not sure. Doesn't seem that way. So we can take all the straps off. It's just a bridge culvert, a low load, so we're allowed to take all the straps off. So let's get her done. I forgot to tell you, I gave you a bunch of my guards. Oh, yeah. All the yellow ones. I think that's all. You don't.
Did you want them back?
Kind of. We need to get some more in there, but you really don't use them much except for stuff like this.
I have about this amount in my truck.
We need to get. I told him to order some wide ones, but.
I could just put those in here.
For what's that?
I have some in my truck.
Oh.
I don't ever use them.
Well, we need some wide ones for paneling soils, so like insulation, the insulation sheeting and stuff like that. I told him to get some like 2-footers because we got none. You know, there for a little bit I thought I washed my truck for nothing. It started raining. I was like, no. I don't know. I guess we'll get started soon.
Yeah, I should have done that.
What?
Wash my truck.
Wash?
I guess you're going.
Well, that's why I washed it, because I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. So. And it looks like it's going to be nice. So I was like, you know, why not? I had to get up at 2:30. Whatever. We had to wait a long time on the crane. I don't know what was up with that. These guys are very good usually and fast. So I don't know what was up with that, but we waited a long time, probably an hour and a half, till they got set up. They were here late, and then yeah, took long, but hey, they got the first one unloaded, and they're about to unload Jerry, and then we got Clyde, and then my load, and then we'll finally be out of here. It's gonna set us back today, but I think we'll still make it down to North Carolina. Look at that. Private property, no trespassing. Okay. That's pretty cool. Look at that old grader. That's nice. Old John Deere.
We don't listen.
Huh?
Seems like we
He was probably parked there for an hour already. Take that speedometer sign, or that speed limit sign out. Very carefully, I guess. Getting the first piece on Clyde's truck unloaded. And then we'll be next. I know one thing, I was not expecting to wait like this. You know. We'll be alright. I'm just not sure how it's gonna go here. My biggest thing was I wanted to get unloaded today down in Virginia. So that was my ultimate goal. Get unloaded today. That way I can be in North Carolina there to reload first thing in the morning and be back tomorrow night, because we want to go to the cabin with my wife's family for a 4-day vacation. So yeah, it's kind of messing with that, but not much we can do about it really, except just wait it out. I've been here now for, okay, we got here at excuse me, 7:15 I think, something like that, and it is now 10:30, and I am going to be unloaded here soon. But yeah, this never happens with these guys, you know. This crane company is usually really good. They're the best in town here, and you know, never really had to deal with any waiting time or anything like this when they're on site. So definitely not normal for this to happen, but it is what it is. So yeah, 2 pieces to unload here. And as you can see, we got the tarps along because we need that to tarp the cypress lumber that we're getting in North Carolina. So as soon as Clyde gets out of here, we can get backed on in there. finally, we're getting the first piece off. We gotta get the big bridge culvert piece off yet, and we'll be out of here. Hit him with this. Guys, we made it down here to Virginia, and we did not get unloaded. Can't get unloaded today anymore. Pretty frustrated about that, but what are you gonna do? It was one of them days, you know. One of them days. So my wife wasn't too thrilled about that, because now that I wasn't able to get unloaded, that means I won't be getting home till Saturday. And we were gonna leave for the cabin tomorrow evening, Friday night. I was gonna, you know, be home by 7 or so tomorrow night. But hey, couldn't get unloaded. So in other words, I couldn't get down to my reload today and be ready to, you know, load up in the morning. So we gotta unload these tomorrow morning once they open, and then go down to North Carolina. So a couple hours to get the reload. So a little frustrating, but we'll get through it. So yeah, I'm gonna get on back in the bunk for some sleep. I got some beef and rice in the crock pot that I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight, and then we'll get a good meal tomorrow night at the truck stop. But I got stuff in the crock pot for tonight, so I'm gonna eat and go hit the sack. So I'll see you guys in the morning down at the reload. All right, guys, we are getting unloaded down here. We're gonna have a pretty long drive down to get the reload. So yep, he's getting her unloaded. Now that load pays, you know, pretty good, but we got to go pretty far to get it. So, you know, an average payload, I guess you would say. But 2 more packs in the back, sweep the deck off, and we can keep heading southeast here. That's a cool painting over there on the wall. A little cotton harvesting going on. You know, it keeps looking like it's gonna rain, but I think we might be all right. Keep seeing dark clouds. I just hope it don't rain when I'm there. That wouldn't be fun. You know, we gotta tarp it. This lumber cannot get wet. So it'll probably take a little bit of time. They'll probably pull the lumber out of the building once I get there and then load it up. We got a four-way here. You were there first, driver. You were there first. Yep, there you go. Oh, now you're gonna go too. All right. Wasn't sure how crazy I want to go, you know, shining the truck up because of the real slight chance of rain down here. It was just like a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So we'll see if we can stay dry. We'll see. It's looking dark up ahead. It looks like somebody lost the recap. Yeah, it's looking like a thunderstorm up ahead of us now. So many churches down here, all over the place. Get over there, this just looks like a little thunderstorm. I think we'll be fine once we get to the lumber yard. Now it's raining. Goodness, it be raining. Woo. Yikes. We're about 5 minutes out. So this looks like it could possibly be a real pain. Good grief. Unbelievable. Guys, I am trying really hard not to get annoyed or not to get mad here. So that rain that we just passed is moving through, and there is nothing I can do. They can't load it when it's raining like this. So we're probably going to be here for an hour at least before they can even load it. You know, whatever. Starting to get a little frustrating. But man, yep, everything's inside. They don't have anywhere that I can go with the truck that I'm, you know, on the roof to where they can load it a while, so there's nothing I can do but wait. So we're just gonna go hang out in the truck, maybe do some editing, I don't know, take a nap. Oh, it's just dumping. I've been here now for over an hour and it just keeps right on raining. So I'm gonna clean my interior a while. My wife and the kids are gonna head up to the cabin here in a few hours, and so they'll go up without me, and then I'll go up tomorrow after I get back, probably around noon. I'll head up there. So while we wait, I'm gonna clean up the interior. This is the stuff that they sent me, Summer Shine Supply all-purpose cleaner. The interior's fairly clean yet, it's just dusty, so we'll see how this stuff works. Got another truck over there waiting. Now his load might get canceled, but they are getting me loaded up. I mean, we got a window here, I don't know, not much of one, where the rain's gonna stop. Probably just enough to get it loaded, throw the straps, and get the tarps on. I gotta be honest with you, I was really ticked off. And I took about 5 minutes just to pray. And look what happened, a little bit of blue sky, and the radar was showing rain all the way up until 6 o'clock with no breaks. So, oh man, if all else fails, you know, take a minute, take a deep breath, say a prayer, you know. God's always listening. Tell you what, man, I was really starting to freak out because they were telling me that they're not going to load me and they're leaving. And I'm supposed to leave for family vacation as soon as I get home. So, you know, I'm off Monday and Tuesday. So I don't know, man. A little miracle here where the clouds broke, you know. Let's get her loaded. Feel bad for that guy. They're not going to load him today anymore. Man, what a mess it's been. It rained so hard, but like I said, guys, radar didn't look great at all. I went in the truck and I prayed, and here we are loaded up, and it's still not raining. So let's get these tarps thrown on. You know, like I told you guys before, a lot of people like to whine about tarping and say it's so hard, but it's this easy. Just like that, you know? It's not that hard, but hey, the biggest thing is here, we got loaded. Now it might have taken, oh, that's bright. I was here now for 5.5 hours. Hey, I know that if you're on the road, it happens, you know what I'm saying? 5.5 hours and we're gonna be out of here. I don't know where we'll go. Gotta see the traffic. Depending which way we go is gonna depend where we stop. It's a Friday afternoon, going up 95 is not gonna be pretty, so probably be taking 64 to 81 or something. Rate my tarp job. Rate my tarp job. It is not great, I'm telling you. Look at that. Step, step. One bundle in the center there, all kinds of steps and fun stuff. Which is really hard to get the tarps even. We'll see how it rides down the road. Might have to adjust a few bungees or something, but yeah, kind of causes a lot of flappage, you know. But hey, what are you gonna do? We got loaded, we're grateful for that. We're gonna go home and we're gonna actually make it to family vacation. Not until later tomorrow, but all right, we'll get there eventually. Let's ride, guys. Truck stayed pretty clean, actually. Look at that. I guess the rain was that heavy that it didn't even get much dirt on it. It still looks clean, so let's ride. Look at this corn, guys. I just stopped on the way out the driveway here. It's crazy. It's only not very tall. Looks a little better on in there, but yeah, at least it's got a cob. I know some of the stuff around here, looks like another storm over there. Some of the stuff around here didn't even get a cob. which is sad for the farmers, but anywho, now let's roll. Thing about getting that thing loaded, or getting this loaded, was this guy, he had told me, I might have said it earlier in the video, I don't know, but he had told me that they're leaving in 15 minutes. They said 15 minutes, if it's still raining, we're leaving. That's how close I was to not getting loaded today on a Friday afternoon. I mean, that's when I started praying. I mean, literally, they said, we'll give it 15 minutes yet, and then we're both leaving. So, yep. Either way, it's on deck now. And tomorrow's Saturday, obviously. But the Mennonite guy up in Newville, he's willing to unload me, because I think the planing mill is at his house, I think. So, it's on a farm. So yeah, he's going to unload us tomorrow morning. Got some dark clouds ahead of us here. Might hit some more heavy rain the way this looks. Guys, so traffic is slowed down pretty good going 64 west. There's an accident, a lane closure, so we're just going through Richmond here. We are going to head on up 95 and get 17 and go up to 66. That's looking like the best route, because we got traffic on 95 northbound through Fredericksburg and DC, so going up to 270, you know, looks kind of like a pain. So we'll just go up 17, get 66 to 81. watch it while I'm driving, but just kind of listening to it. Got the YouTube TV on. Yeah, they're up 7-4, that's nice. Been playing some good ball this year. Saying we got an emergency scene up ahead. Looks like just the left lane is closed, so it doesn't look too bad. We'll just take it easy here.
So there's back turn towards him. Connor Joe's been pretty good. He's 5 for 11 as a pinch hitter this year. Check swing. Slow bouncer to first. Harper's got it, and he'll tag him out, and the inning is over.
Oh man,
3 unassisted, no runs.
there's somebody down in that ravine there. I couldn't even see, it's too steep. There must be a car down in there or something. Alright, I'm gonna head across the street here, get some grub. We're parked over there. There was one spot left, so we took it. This place is pretty happening. We got our food. We're gonna go back into the truck to eat, but got some live music here. That place is popping on a Friday night. Like I said, I came here because of this place. You know, they got good food. The truck stop here is not the greatest. Now they do have hot food in there, you know, to-go food in the truck stop here, Old Stone Truck Stop. But, you know, they don't have showers and stuff. The bathrooms are kind of nasty, and I don't know, not the best place to stop. But like I said, I wanted to hit up the diner and get some good food tonight. They got a really good fried chicken sandwich over here, and that's what I went for. Again, fried chicken sandwich, some buffalo sauce, French fries. Do you think they gave me enough of ketchup? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 little packets of ketchup and a side of ranch. I mean, gee, dude, I don't need all that ketchup. And a little sweet tea. To go with that, she gave me 2 sweet teas. I'm not sure why, but she said she's gonna give me 2, so I didn't argue. I put one in my mini fridge there. Saved that one for tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat this. Maybe watch, I don't know, maybe watch a little TV. I think the Phillies game is over, so I don't know, maybe I'll sleep right away. It is about 9:30, 9:45 now. So we're gonna hit the sack, go unload this in the morning. All right, guys, it is Saturday morning. Got a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. They're actually really nice in there. I know I told you it's kind of sloppy in there, but other than the bathrooms and stuff, not being able to get a shower, this is a great place. Cheap. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, fountain drink, and a coffee. $5. He said the coffee and the fountain drink is free if you get full, so can't complain, that's for sure. Nice folks in there. So we're gonna get rolling. I'm still waiting to hear back from the guy in Newville, but he had told me if I show up Saturday morning, he's gonna be there, so he better be there. Couldn't get a hold of him yesterday. Let's get rolling. best times to cruise on a Saturday morning. Not much around. Nice and peaceful. There's actually a decent amount of traffic on the road this morning. But for the most part, you know, you're able to set your cruise and just get on up the road. We got about 20 miles yet, something like that. Alrighty, nobody's around. I can't catch a break. I was trying to get a hold of the guy yesterday, like I said, and he wouldn't answer. But I figured, you know, it's a Mennonite guy. He doesn't have a cell phone, so he'll get the voicemail and we'll go from there. But he never called me back or anything, and here I am trying to figure out what to do. You know, one thing after the next, man, I tell you what. There's forklifts here. The doors are open in the shop. Nobody's in the house. I knocked on the door. But the forklifts are sitting down here to where I can go just grab one and unload it, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't care. You know, these guys are easy to deal with and stuff, but you know, with all this stuff I'm dealing with the last few days, now I know what you over-the-road guys deal with. I don't have to deal with this stuff much because we have our own customers, right? And well, guess what? This is a load that I got through the sawmill, and I don't know the customer or the seller, if you will. Like, there's a middleman, you know, the lumber broker, if you will. He would be the one selling to this guy, and I don't know either of them personally. I know the guy at the lumber yard, but you know, he sold it to the lumber broker, and you know, all that nonsense. So that's what happens. You know, stuff like this happens, you know, a lot more when you're dealing with I don't know how to say it, brokers, or I mean, this wasn't a load that we got through a broker, but like as soon as you don't know the customers, it can start to be this way. You know, communication is just a little harder. They don't know you, you don't know them, all that. But hey, I'm gonna try to get a hold of the guy that sold the load to this guy, which would be kind of the middleman, if you will. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of him by any chance. Probably not. If I can't get a hold of him, I'm gonna call Sam, and I'm gonna you know, see if he gives me the go-ahead to unload it, because it's not, you know, it's not a hard load to unload, and I really don't want to take it home. I mean, home's an hour and a half from here, and that would have been a complete waste of time. You know, I could stack it right in here, get it out of the weather. It's not going to rain today, but get it out of the weather and out of the way off the trailer. That way I can keep moving. If anything, I guess I could let the trailer here and bounce home, and then Roman could come get the trailer Monday. But, you know, I would have to let the tarps on and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. We're going to hang out a little bit and see what we can get figured out. All right, guys, this is not the correct place. Now, this is the address that they gave me. Don't get me wrong, this was on the paper. But there's another guy right down the road that they work together with. So he said, anyway, this guy showed up, by the way, after like an hour. And he told me to go down there. So we got to go cross 81. It's about 3 miles from here. So let's do it. We'll get this unloaded eventually, guys. He said it's going to get a little tight in here. Weight limit 17.5 ton. No access to warehouse. All right, they're talking to the door dummies there. We're good to go. There's a farm right in here where we want to go. It's showing, yeah, right here. Well, that's quite a hill. He's ready for me. I seen him up here. So I guess the other guy probably called him and told him I'm coming. I don't know. Either that or he heard me climb the hill. I had taken the tarp. The guy told me over there I can take the tarps off at his place. So I took the tarps off, came over here like this. So after all that waiting time Thursday morning, all that waiting time yesterday, you know, they go and give me the wrong address for this delivery. Ah! I mean, come on, man. They gave me the wrong address. Like I said, it was only about 3 miles that direction, so nobody panicked, all was well. But I don't even know how you do that. Just give me the complete wrong address. But we're here now, and he's getting her off. It's not gonna take him long. He's taking 2 stacks at a time, so it won't take long. Well, we got her unloaded. We're heading home. Ah, we got it unloaded. So we're gonna be home around noon, something like that. What is it, 9:15? Actually, we'll be home around 11:30. Home around noon. So then we'll head to the cabin. Try to get some relaxation, you know, some rest. Ready for another week. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. All right, we made it back to the shop, so let's back the trailer in place, unhook, and park the truck inside, you know, tuck it away for a few days. We made it back. So got the truck, I don't know, I tucked her in here for the weekend. If it's in their way, they can move it, but it most likely won't be. This bay is now assigned to us. This is the truck bay. So there's usually no issues if I park it in there. So if I'm gone for a couple days, I'm like, you know, might as well park it inside. Let her get some good rest, you know. I don't think they're gonna be using it at all. So Roman's busy Monday and Tuesday, but I don't think they'll need to use this truck at all. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in to this video. Hopefully I didn't sound too whiny. Like I said, now I know what OTR drivers put up with, because that's normal shenanigans right there. All the waiting time, you get screwed at places and all that, but hey, whatever. So we're gonna head out, get a couple days of vacation in. So we'll see y'all next week. Take care, have a good weekend.